What? You watch me scratch?
Trying to clean some dust off of you or some shit? Like,
I didn't know what I had on my shirt. I was scratching and stuff.
you got Krampus on your shirt.
Well, I just know, like the
You ever hear like
it's starting to like crack.
I'm actually doing good at this game.
No,
And I'm not.
I just looked at you and you're like, because I was scratching my belly. I was like, what's he like watching me scratch? Are you disgusted by my scratching?
No, I scratched my belly.
Like, yeah, all right.
Let's go!
What the fuck is that?
Welcome back to Dynamic Debuff. We're playing video games with your friends is the best way to play. I think we've been here before, actually.
I've never seen this thing.
I think you have. I'm not 100. I may have seen it when I played it, my little 15 minutes. So, Derek he got mad, and off screen we just finally figured out a spot that he could potentially go. And this is towards the first, like, shaft you could fall that he actually used to get back up. And he saw the hole in the map. So he's trying to figure this shit out. Can you smack that shit back at him? No.
That's what I was trying to do. Like, give me one more.
This place does not work. There is a spot below it,
right?
Which I guess you're about to do now, if you can land on it, because it was a fucking thing for him to land on this.
Yeah, I was gonna lose my shit. I'm just getting flustered.
The sound of a butthole being sucked in. It don't look like it hurt you. You had 3 when you landed on it.
I thought I had 3.
And then you landed on it. And it didn't hurt you. Solid.
Time to learn a mechanic.
Well, hang on. Can you go up from where you are? Like, go back. See this little platform right there? Could you go to that and then jump?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. Don't get upset just yet.
It's like a very delayed
This
part.
game is just boots. You just run around.
Okay.
Yeah. Not that one. You see, you're fine. Now you took damage. You took damage again.
I don't know. I can't. I'm not very good at that, just as a thing. But I don't. I feel like that I'm missing a
button.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe. I should be able to go plack, plack, bow, bow, and I can't do that very well. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I think it's the tip of the sword. You gotta, like I don't want to do that anymore. I think like just the farther away, because it kind of looks like that. The farther away from it you are,
the higher up I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Back to ground zero. With this half a dick just hanging out on this little step ladder thing. Another one. Oh, did you watch that video I sent you the other day?
Maybe. What was it?
It's
I am.
Well, yeah, okay, hang on. Pause it real quick. Or not pause, map me. You didn't go to that thing yet on the left. Or did you? I can't remember if you did off screen. Over there the squiggles are?
Yeah, that's where this thing?
Yeah.
I did. That's why it's blocked off.
Okay.
It's just like a closed room.
Okay, so I guess go back to like where the polka dots are. Or the dotted line is.
That's where the train thing is, and I didn't have a key to the train. Maybe I do now? I don't know.
Oh, you did beat the thing. Now. You didn't a minute ago. No, there's a key that you have to buy. There's a key at that shop, and I thought to myself, I bet that's the key for that thing.
The weird looking key?
Yeah, it was like a weird like S shape or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that was like $1 million. No,
it wasn't.
How much was it?
It was like 5.
500.
Yeah.
I'm getting
you're
2.
halfway. I know.
2. I'm out of bosses.
But it was about the YouTubes and the AI and what this guy It was like that vidIQ people or whatever, you know, like TubeBuddy, but the other competitor. He randomly in a video, like he started it off, he was talking about like how like you actually like self-promote properly in a different space or whatever, you know, like how Wade even like talks about like you got to go in there, like become a part of the community itself or whatever, not just like herp derp, you know, give me a shout out or whatever, right? And at the very beginning of the video, he says, don't do this. Random channel like 88 commented, hey man, can you give me a shout out? And he's like, no. And it's like, well, look, it just happened because I brought it up or whatever, right? As a joke. But after that happened, you know, like that's like the cold open he did, you know, it's like, hey, if you make your channel name that, guess what, you got a free shout out by me or whatever, because there's nobody named random channel 88 or whatever it was on YouTube, and like he even shows you the search results and there's nobody there, like there's just nothingness when you do that. And that was before the video came out, right, that he got all that footage. After he did that, if you were to look up in the YouTube search random channel 88, it now shows his video. And it shows at the bottom of like the description when you're on the computer itself, it had, because it pulled that from the subtitle thing or whatever, right? And it will show you in the details or whatever of the video the time code of which that word or that phrase was spoken.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, and he just said it this way, but we don't do captions. We just do the auto stuff, right?
Right.
Like, I ain't got time for that. I'm sorry. Like, if I can figure out a quick way to do it, I'll do it. But I may do it if this is what I'm thinking it is, because it may work out better. I have no idea. Because he even made the joke. He's like, well, it's time for me to pad my stats or whatever. And he's like, how to reach 1,000 subscribers, how to reach 1,000 subscribers, how to reach 1,000 subscribers. To like feed that into the algorithm some more as a joke. But still, the YouTube algorithm or the AI saw that in there and then was like, random channel 88. So whenever somebody now types that in, that'll come up. But now the people made a bunch of channels called random channel 88 to get the free shout out from him or whatever the shit, you know. So now if you look it up, there's that there. So for all we know now, potentially that I'm talking to you about this and saying random channel 88, because I can't remember if it was random channel 88. It could have been random channel like 62 or whatever.
87, 89.
90, 91.
Yeah, right.
And you do that, it'll show it potentially. So even the fact, like I say Hollow Knight, let's play Hollow Knight, that potentially is the YouTube AI is seeing that and then recognizing that.
Adding search results, essentially.
Yes.
Like places that you could populate now.
Yes, because of what was said in the video itself.
Right. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so like even, like since I said vidIQ or whatever in this, and, oh, that was a bunch of money, yeah. If you like to poke around, did you see that? If you like to poke around in places you don't belong.
God damn it.
That is the essence of Bloodborne.
So much board. All right, okay, this is what we're going to do.
Okay, you couldn't go left and go up around. Like on the map it was showing, like, beep, beep.
There?
Yes, at King's Pass or whatever that way.
I mean, that's just how we started the game. I think I could only walk left or walk right to get here, and then we started. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to where that big fucking dude is by the bench, and I'm going to farm money. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, yeah. That's a solid plan right there.
That's the only thing I can think to do.
Yeah.
To get money quickly, to get this key, to move forward.
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah, since I said that, like I talked about this story with vidIQ and everything like that. I mean, great, his video came out like June, maybe July or whatever. It's a couple months old. Like, there's a solid possibility now that like our video could be tethered to that video now, simply because I'm talking about it. Possibly. it's an AI that's learning. Right. So who knows? And after reading some of that book, I haven't talked to you really about this yet. Like, that was one of the reasons I wanted you to get on Discord the other day. I was at work. Was there's about 5 AIs that work on YouTube. It's not just one algorithm or whatever. It's like 5 of them, and they're all AIs, obviously. That are doing their shit. There's one, specific for like search, recommended feed, my homepage. Like, so there's all these other AIs that are all at work, and you can target if you want, like specifically one of them. Like, if you're not worried about coming up in search, kind of like, I mean, we want to be in search,
right?
But our best way probably is not going to be through search, because we're not answering questions necessarily. We're not how to
how do I fix my fucking car?
Yeah, like, and it's not going to be like how to beat Hollow Knight, because you don't know what the shit you're doing either with this.
That was 45. Okay.
But if we were like, that's how you would end up in search a lot easier. If we were actually doing we had to like walk across like X amount of screens before it'll do it. I don't know. Well, yeah, I just thought that was super interesting though, like how there's multi AIs that are handling it and not just one algorithm or whatever.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, have you ever, to me, since they're doing it on like, because it's kind of like it's learning. Have you?
Okay, you haven't been here yet, so I mean, fuck it, yeah. Okay, it's just falling on you. That's what it was. This is why you want the light too. That sounds like a bad. What were you saying? Okay, nice. Jump. Can you jump? Okay.
No. There's something moving around in here. Anyways, have you ever heard of adversarial networks? Or it's
adversarial?
Like adversarial. It's not adversarial.
Networks that work against you.
It's not a network. Okay. It's machine learning, right? But like, if I want to teach a machine, I forget exactly how it works. Your brother could probably explain it better than I could. But essentially, like, hey, I want you to look at these images and say which one is a cat. So one's looking for the cat.
Yeah.
Right. Well, rather than be like, well, I have to teach the one that's looking for the cat what a cat is, you teach a different one what a cat is. So now you have 2 of them. One knows what a cat is, and one is looking for a cat. And it goes cat, and the other one goes no. And it just sits there and they fight each other constantly on this is a cat. Like, no, it's not.
Until the one can find the cat finally.
Right. And then it just keeps going like that. So
that's why it's called adversarial.
Yeah, because they're both just butting heads against each other. And I'm upset that it was the bench up here?
No, it was down.
The bench was down. Okay, that's what we're doing.
Down and to the left. There you go. That's where the bench is.
Okay.
Look at that poor guy on his back. Stay buffed, everyone.
Yeah. Later. Hey Gil, hope you liked that video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We have some other content here linked to the left and to the right you may like, so please be sure to check them out and stay buffed.